It's this lineup. It's a good mixture, and a lot of developed as the year went on. But there's a good mixture of veteran players and young players, right? Josh Young and Evan Carter. But then you have guys like Corey Seager and guys who've been around for a while. What is it about the makeup of this roster that kind of makes this team gelled and better than what they were, kind of, because they ended the year kind of on that slump and they kind of won some and they lost the last game of the season. But in the roster building of things, right? Like, what is that gives them that fight?
It's more of just making the guys comfortable. I get it. Like, let's say you were my rookie, you get called up. I've been in the league for a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to haze you for a little bit, but I want you to be comfortable, because when you're comfortable, that means you're going to perform. So what they're doing is that. I can't say the hazing stuff or any of that. I want to make sure that's clear. They're giving those young guys probably a hard time, like they should, but they're also making them comfortable because they want to win. And if you want to win, then you got to make that guy feel like he's a part of it. And that's what they're doing. I mean, you look at how they do everything in the clubhouse, the handshakes, the everything. Bro, they got flow. They're always together. They're doing things. They're vibing together.
The vibe is good.
It's 100%. It's what you want in a clubhouse. And that's the thing, too, is when you got a leader like Bochy and Maddox, it's tough to beat, man. They keep things right. The one thing I will say that I know from Bochy, because I played for him, when they lose, he's not going to go in there and give you a meeting. He's not going to say, hey, hold up, let's get out of this crap. Let's go. We need to let's start playing the way we were supposed to. No, let the veterans take control. Let them do their thing. And every time they get into a losing streak, they bounce out of it and they go on a winning streak. Every single time they've done it.
You kind of went to where I wanted to go next. You and your relationship with a guy like Ron Washington, right? What does that manager mean to you, right? It's being able to kind of attitude reflects leadership, and now you insert Bruce Bochy into this locker room now, and I've read articles upon articles of just his even keelness about, like, never too high, never too low, have the pedigree, 3 World Series that he already has underneath his belt. How important is a manager to a team's overall success? Not just the lineup part of it, but the mental part of it, really having that relationship between player and manager.
Can't lose the clubhouse. That's the first thing. Cannot lose the clubhouse. I think also with Bochy, actually I want to use Wash because literally I'm not kidding, he's like my dad. We still talk every day. Well, not every day, but we talk quite a bit. And the thing that made Wash so good is he interacted with the guys. He was talking shit. He was out there fielding ground balls, everything. Like, bro, he would talk to you. Let's say you're a player. He would talk so much crap to you, and he would go out and try to outdo you on the field. And bro, it was unreal. And I'll never forget, he got to do the old timers game in Minnesota. Man, he was hyping himself up. And he's talking all this smack to all the guys. And then we started, riffing back with him, like, hey, you better not go up there and strike out. You can't be disappointing us like that. Like, you're our guy. You cannot be an embarrassment to us. Represent us well. Wash loved it. Started talking crap. That's what makes Wash. He interacts with his guys. He is one of the guys, but he also knows he's also the leader.
Right.
He's going to set the tone and tell you how you need. If something's going wrong, he's going to let you know. He ain't going to beat around the bush. He's going to go right at you and let you know. With that being said, we go to Minnesota. We're watching him play. We get out there. Man, he gets a ground ball. Boom, makes a nice play with it. Oh, okay, Wash, you still got it. We got it. Okay. Gets up to the plate. I mean, he just hits a duck fart, just terrible hit. He takes off running, and then all of a sudden, it looks like somebody was just like, pow, pow! Both hamstrings gone. Bam, bam! Snipe down he went. Everything. We're all dying laughing. It is the funniest thing. He gets up. He's like, I'm done. Bro, Eddie Guardado brought in like a butt pad for him to sit on. All the guys are bringing him all kinds of stuff. And he's, you know how he is on the bench. Like, he wants to get animated, right. Waving it around. Bro, he was hurting, and we just continue to keep riding him, just ripping on him. But he loved it.
Right.
Because he knows, like, we're not doing it out of despite. Like, we're glad you got hurt. No. We know you were trying. You wanted to impress us. You wanted to be the big dog out there because that's how you are. Wash is the big dog. He'll tell you. I can't say how he would say it, but he's the big dog. And, bro, that's what you got to have, and that's what Bochy brings. Now, Bochy, he can't necessarily go out and obviously go field ground balls, all that stuff, but he'll stand at that turtle when you guys are taking BP, and he'll be talking crap to you. You could hit a ball, and it might not even get out. And be like, oh, I want to work on that weight room or something. Like he'll make the comments that are necessary to keep the guys. He is, I guess it's easy to say he's one of the guys. Like I don't like to use that because people are always like, no, you don't need to be friends with your manager. Remember, he's your boss, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, Bochy is the guy that he'll come play cards with you. He'll come have a drink with you. He
understands how to connect with the team, but also keep that line of, when it's time for me to be manager, no, I'll be manager for you. But I'm also going to be,
it's going to be dad.
Right. The door's open for us to have the conversation. You do what you're supposed to do. We're good. You don't. I'm going to come to you like a dad figure and say, pick it up.
100%. And that's how it is. And that is, I mean, you're spot on. Like the Rangers, you got to give credit to CY, Chris Young, for what he did. He went and got the manager, he got the pitching coach, and he got the right staff. This is going to be a fun few years that we get Bochy and them, and they're molding, to me, Venable, who's another guy that's there, that could take over after Bochy, which is another great dude. I played with him too. Awesome teammate. He's going to be a great manager one day wherever he does go. But that's the thing, man. You got to have the right guys. If your guys don't get along in that clubhouse, or the manager is lost in that clubhouse,
done.
It's over. I've experienced it. I've seen it. It happens. It's just part of it. You got to be able to have it. And the other thing too, you need somebody, in my opinion, that's played the game at least. You can't just go hire a nerd. And I don't mean that in any disrespect.
So I know it comes off out there.
I know it comes off really bad, and I don't mean it like that. But like, I want a guy who's been around the game and played it, not somebody who's played Stratomatic, a nerd, the baseball game on board game. Like it's that's just, to me, that's
no. It makes sense.
You gotta have somebody who's had the experience.
It makes sense.